I said if Doc gets fired because of how Philly gets out in the first round or maybe the second round, Doc's next place should be in Memphis. Memphis has been screwing up. Like, they think they won the championship and they still ain't get out the second round.
Yeah. Dwight's ass over there, though.
He was doing the 3-point contest.
I saw that.
13.
It pained me, yo. I couldn't watch the whole thing.
Yo, the play was,
I did just read that.
That was disrespectful.
I just read that.
That was
He wasn't lying, though. But that Yo, what up? It's the Frnds VS Frnds podcast. Get your boy JT on the mic. Got KB. Then we got the stat man to my left.
Stat man. Yeah, that's me.
What's good? How y'all feeling?
Sure glad I gotta go to work tomorrow.
That hurts.
That's kind of painful. What's good with you, Stat?
Man, we got news about fighting. I don't like fights.
Wait, what?
We'll talk about that in the rumors.
In the rumors? I mean, you know what?
The rumor mill.
Let's jump into that real quick. What rumors you talking about? Who's fighting?
The face of the NBA. Nah, I'm joking. But nah, Ja Morant. What's up with him?
Oh.
We gotta put guns up in the air.
He getting beat in the 21 pickup or a knockout game from a 16 or a 17-year-old
kid.
And just pulled the Glock out on him like, dang.
Nah, I heard he was fighting with him first, and then he ran the house and came back out with a gun.
Wait, Ja ran in the house and came back out?
Yeah, he ran. Now, the sad thing about it, they said the kid, like, Ja threw on the ball to check up kind of hard, and the kid threw it back, and it slipped through Ja's hand and hit his chin. So Ja, as we could tell, Ja is a little emotional.
Which begs the question, why is he playing pickup with little kids?
At your house.
Was he getting his ass beat?
We'll never know.
Was he getting worked?
Well, you can see those clips with CP3 at his camp getting cooked by like a random kid or something. Like, you can see that, but he just didn't beat him up.
Yeah, nah, he couldn't. There's too many people involved.
And then last week or this week, homie was about to fight a security guard at the mall.
He might have lost that one.
No, but they said
he might have lost.
Nah, they said the security guard got scared and he called the cops.
I would have.
But that's not the rumor we heard about him and his posse, his squad, was putting it like aiming a gun at somebody from the Pacers or something like that, right?
Oh yeah, we talked about that last week.
Yeah, I know, but that's all included in everything.
And that's what Unc told him. He was like, "You not hard. You not from the streets." And we talked about that. You just messed up.
Trying to put us on.
He's trying to make it out the NBA. That's what it is.
Yeah, that's what everybody's saying. He's the only player that's trying to make it out the NBA.
Hard to do. Never been done before.
Just got his shoe deal. That's going to be at Walmart soon.
Whack.
And then...
Damn.
You know Nike's looking at that be like, yo, Kyrie, we sorry.
For real.
Cheeks.
For real. No, it's for real. Like, that's crazy.
Kyrie is a stand-up citizen. He might be saying crazy things, but he don't be getting himself in the media for some gun violence.
Not for that.
Nah, it's just his own personal beliefs.
I mean, he might believe the earth is flat and all that extra stuff, but it's like he ain't gonna get cooked 1-on-1, so that ain't gonna happen to him. Knockout 21 or not, that's not gonna happen. So we know he ain't gonna fly that way.
Ja is the poor man version of AI.
Yeah, we kind of did a little comparison to AI, how he could
being a dickhead.
Yeah, he messing it up.
Oh no, I feel like that's disrespectful.
A poor version of him? Yeah, like a poor...
Like a geek who wishes he was AI.
Yeah, he's messing up. He had a lot going on. I mean, we'll see how it all pans out. But, like, and his squad is getting nice. Everything, the funny thing is, all this, after happening, he said, yo, I'm good in the West. Everything started. Everybody started coming to the West.
Wow.
Then this. It ain't looking good for Buddy. But then we got some major injuries, though. I know you touch on those.
What? AD's hurt. What else is new?
LeBron.
Father Time is
my
not...
My fantasy league is hurting right now.
Yeah, my one. Father Time finally knocked on LeBron's body and said, it is
But
time.
they said he been playing with that injury for a while.
Yeah, and guess what? Ownership and management did not know that, but Darvin Ham knew that, and they were just like, yo, if you knew that, why would you do that? Why would you
I
play him
wish
40
I
plus
knew.
minutes? Why would you play him 40 plus minutes? But why do that?
Oh, God, what you
Nah,
do?
but we got to talk about some good things that happened. February 26th,
What's up?
a 131 to 114 game. Mr. Dame, 71 points.
71.
Yeah, he put the numbers up.
41 in the first half.
What did Mitch have? Mitch had what this season?
71. I'm about to give you some more. I'm gonna give you some facts on
All
that.
right.
Yo, there's 8 players that have scored at least 70 plus points or more. Who are those 8?
Not this season. You talking
No,
about general?
in general.
70 plus. So definitely
You know,
Kobe.
Kobe.
Then we got Wilt because he did more than
Yeah,
that.
he did.
Spider,
Yeah,
Dame.
yeah.
Clay.
No.
Nah, he
real?
had all the threes though. He wasn't up there. More than 71.
More
71?
70 and plus.
70 plus. 70 plus.
Not Shaq. He was
Nope.
61.
And not even Melo, because Melo, I think, is 64. He has the
Yeah,
Garden record.
I was gonna say Melo's my next.
Nope. When y'all don't know, I'm going to give you all of them.
T-Mac.
No, don't. He should have. Actually, he could have.
Our rest of our players, are they in like the 2000 era on up, or are they like
Hall of Famers, some of them are dead.
Oh,
Oh, what?
You name 'em.
What's it? Oscar
are the rest of them
Robertson or
dead?
something?
Are the rest of them dead? That we
One's
didn't have-
dead and 2 are living.
Larry ain't
And
do that.
one's current.
Larry didn't do that.
No.
We missing someone that's current?
Yeah.
Who does it?
I'm going to give it to you all now.
Wait. Who we say so far? We said Wilt,
Well,
Kobe,
Kobe.
Mitch,
Obviously, Dame.
Dame.
East or West?
That's too much.
Nah,
No,
give
it's
us.
not.
One, West.
West. What? Kareem?
No. Not even him.
Nah, I don't Kareem did.
And not even Bill Russell.
Not Dr. J.
No.
Carl?
No.
It ain't like Charles Barkley.
No.
No. All right, Cole, go ahead.
All right.
He quit.
First person to ever do it was Elgin Baylor. He was the first person to get 70. So he actually got 71. Against who?
The
Knicks.
Celtics.
The Knicks.
The Knicks.
The
You
Knicks.
know, I did.
In 1960-61 season, Chamberlain was the Chamberlain. He had 78, but then also he got
100?
And who did he do that against?
The Knicks.
Correct. That's embarrassing for
I'm not
us.
saying it.
So, like I said, so first was Elgin, Chamberlain, David Thompson when he was for the Nuggets was
David Thompson. Damn.
73. David Robinson in 1994 against the Clippers. Kobe, Devin Booker.
Devin
In 2018.
Booker.
That's why
I forgot
said,
he had that
That's
game.
why I couldn't give it to y'all. I
He
thought
did
y'all
that
was
like
in-
3 years ago, didn't he?
In
He was
2018.
a young boy when he did that.
2018, he was 20. He's the youngest
Yeah,
ever.
he's a young.
David
Book.
David Thompson was the youngest at the time. Actually, it was the youngest at the time, but Booker then did it in 2018. Spider, January 2nd of this year, and then Dame.
Dad.
But for David Robinson to do it,
Nah, they said. I remember when it was like they were
94.
doing it and they were like taking players off. They were like, "Yo, not on the opposite team." They're like, "Yo, sit down so he can do this." So he
Really?
can, yeah. He was just running. He was
Yeah.
just running too, like running, rebound. Like he was going
Rookie
court
of the
to
year.
court, getting the rebound and just going.
The Admiral
I remember he could run like that too.
Yeah.
I remember him being
that
dumb
Navy
fast.
got him in shape. But yeah,
bro, he was crazy.
But yeah,
Coast to coast
he's the
with that
eighth
shit.
person. Dame's the eighth.
That's
That's
crazy.
that fun fact of the night.
Okay. Yeah, when he put, I was happy for him, but at the same time, I was just like, dude, this talent, like, you really want to stay here forever?
He talked about it. He was like,
I
yo.
know. He doesn't care. He really don't care.
That's that
I
Kobe
understand.
mentality.
Yeah, it is.
I give him respect on that. Too bad Bill's like that, but Bill just can't stay healthy.
And for that, and not even like, I just think, just because he's that, ownership has to be great over there. Like the franchise, the team has to be great. You know, not the team,
For
but
who?
like
Portland, the owner died like last year. Owner used to be the owner of who in the NFL? You should know this.
What, Seahawks?
There you go.
oh, wow,
I ain't know that.
you just answered it.
I guess.
Yeah. Oh, really?
Except Portland.
Oh, yeah.
Closest to the
Makes
Seahawks.
sense.
Yeah.
Makes sense. But still, for him to stay here, he must be feeling great. Like, you know what? Like, I just love hooping. Everything's good. Nobody's done. You know, you always hear bad about organizations or like, yo, man, you don't want to go there. Or people like, you don't even want to start your career there. He's been there. He's like, yo, like, nobody's done me dirty here. I'm fine. I'm doing good. Everybody's eating.
Remember, he got drafted. No one really knew who he was until closer to the draft.
Yeah.
He went to a small school, Weber State.
Weber State.
So Portland took the chance, and he's showing his loyalty.
I think somebody's gonna come his way. I really do think out of all the players, we're gonna dive into that too. Out of all the players, there was a whole list of players that Stephen A. We were just talking about that. You just sent that to me. Whatever, that need a championship. He's one of those, like, I don't know if he was on there, but it's like he's going to get it. I think he's going to get it.
When?
I think it's just going to happen. For some reason, I just think that's going to happen.
A championship.
I just think a player's going to be like, you know what? Listen, I don't know. But
Who's coming to Portland?
I don't know, but I just feel like, yeah, I'll go there with Dame.
Nah, Stephen A. this was his 5. Chris Paul, which he needs that. This is his last shot. James Harden, Jason Tatum.
I don't agree with that either.
Tatum? He sucked.
24.
But he sucked in the finals.
Yeah, but still, like, they're saying they need it. Like, yo, you need this for your career. I'm like, no, he's going to get it sooner or later.
What I think he meant by that is like, yo, you sucked in the finals. You need to redeem yourself and do that like ASAP.
I think what
Plus,
happened. That team is there. Like, I mean, maybe he's saying urgency-wise.
Yeah, that's what he's meaning.
Celtics ain't going to look like that again.
Nah, because their windows are going to soonly change because, watch, Jalen's going to want to leave. Joker was 4, and then Kawhi was 5.
Kawhi already has a... What?
But he did it one time by himself, and now it's just like, okay, well.
To me, that just says it all. You did it by yourself.
But then you forced yourself to go get another star player in Paul George, and you haven't lived up to the hype that... Remember, when they got Paul George and him, they thought they were going to the finals.
Yeah, they did, right away.
But again, they haven't done it.
Nah.
But
they sure didn't.
The Joker,
not go.
I feel like he should be number 1 because you're a 2-time, about to be a 3-time, which I don't agree with, MVP. You gotten everything except a championship now.
Yeah.
You need that. Something interesting to talk about. Did y'all hear what KD had to say? Not about Shaq and Barkley, but you heard about, I think it was either before or after that first game, about how he feels about being traded.
No.
Nope.
He was happy. He was like,
I know he had to be hyped.
Nah, he couldn't stand the confusion that the organization.
Oh, that. Yeah. Okay.
I didn't hear that.
He was like, I had a problem with the way the organization was. He was like, yo, when I got signed, it was cool. He thought next was Kyrie, but when the organization was playing games, he was like, yo, this is a dysfunctional organization. That's when he wanted to check out, because he was like, yo, you giving me the belief that we're going to go run this right, but you're not picking up my mans.
So you're not holding his back. You're not doing,
So he was like, yo, this is a dysfunctional organization. Plus, Kyrie's been happy even though Mark Cuban is pissed off in Dallas.
Yeah. And they just got their W since he's been there. And they put up crazy numbers. 40 apiece.
40 and 42.
Yeah.
Dog.
Yeah.
They had the meme up. It was bruh from White Man Can't Jump.
Yeah.
It was them two.
Yeah.
Yo, that was funny, yo. I was like, wow, okay. But they did. Yo, that game was crazy. That was a good game. I don't know if y'all catch that one. Caught that one. That was a good game. It was back to back. Like literally, it was Kyrie and Luka for like the first 3 quarters. Honestly, when halftime came, it was like obviously it was them two going at it. It was like 20-20, and then no points for the rest of the Dallas Mavericks like that. Reggie Bullock was getting off because he's their shooter really.
Yeah.
And then soon as the third quarter started, Kyrie just went on a crazy tear. Like he played all third quarter, and he sat out mostly, like probably when it was down at the 5. And then Philly got their lead back, and then Luka and them just went back at it. They set the record for the most threes for their franchise.
You saw my screenshot with my people from Philly. They were mad as all hell.
Oh yeah, they talking about Doc. Yeah, we were talking about that earlier. Nah.
Just because the people said so?
The city of Philadelphia wants
his I was
head.
up there. I was up there Tuesday. I always go past the mural of Matisse Thybulle.
Yeah.
I always go past it. It's still up there, but
They'll be shaving that off.
yeah, they did something to like his back or something.
Damn.
What?
That's disrespectful.
Dang.
I got an extra fun fact for y'all.
What's up?
March 2nd, 1962. What happened? Just
Why the
last
hell would we know that?
Hey, yo, this is the shit I be talking about, yo.
Yeah, but it's him coming up with stuff. Now,
Nah.
you go ahead.
Yesterday was the anniversary of the 100-point scoring of Mr. Will
Will.
Chamberlain. Yeah.
100 points and 100 bodies.
100. He said it was
I was like
thousands.
thousands. My man bodied a lot.
Probably. That's what they say.
Only
Rumor.
dude who could touch him is Magic Johnson.
Damn.
Hey, it's so funny we say that. I just randomly saw the clip. I was just scrolling. It was talking about when he had that one-on-one about it was like right after he was talking about when he came out with the HIV joint.
Yeah.
And he was talking about how he was like with different women. He's like, yeah, you know, girls just want it, and I just did it. Like
He did
I
it in
didn't
the
care.
office too.
Yeah. He was like, she wanted it in the office, so I just did it. He was
yeah.
like, are you sure? She was like, yeah. He was like, all right. He said they just want their fantasies, and I was here for it. I'm the magic man. I was like, yo.
I wonder if he smashed Genie.
Might as well have.
Now
Phil did it.
He respected.
So they're like married.
Yeah, that was Phil.
Now they're.
He respected Dr. Bus more. I don't think he did.
But Dr. Bus was also
Dr.
smashing.
Bus probably. Dr. Bus threw him the alley-oop multiple
Yeah.
times. They was hanging.
They were hanging out in the.
They said, yo,
yeah.
like him and Dr. Bus. That's why that was his
Playboy,
boy.
yeah, the
He's like, yo, he
Playboy.
threw him much. It's too many alley-oops my way.
But he also taught him the game outside of
He taught him
basketball,
business, yeah.
the business, because he
In
told
L-
Magic.
in L.A.
Yeah,
told him
he
to
told
LA.
him, "I want you to get yourself to own a team one day," and he owns partially of the LA Dodgers. He's part of that group that bought the Dodgers a couple years ago.
Yeah, he helped him a lot with his business mind, definitely for sure.
So he was proud of
He
him.
gave back. He gave
Yeah.
back. You
He doesn't own the Clippers.
know,
I don't think no Laker will ever buy the Clippers.
nah, none of that shit.
I remember
That's
what
corny.
their owner said about him even being in the building.
That's gonna get edited out.
We didn't say it. He said it.
Yeah, right.
That's a damn shame. But now we gotta go talk about some. Did you all hear about what Crowder had to say?
Jay.
Jay Crowder. It was very important for him to get out.
Oh, he was mad with Monty, right?
Monty. So Monty is the problem. It's not just Ayton who had a problem. Crowder had a problem with Monty. So it's the big men that having a problem with Monty. They say it's just a hostile environment. Really, for real. It's like, yo, it's not really like he makes it like uncomfortable, makes it a problem.
So if KD decides to stay there, he can force that push out the way.
Or if he actually does like Monty, then you could say that Ayton and Crowder are really punks. So
You can say that, and he gonna keep his job. But
we'll
if
see.
if they win it all, he probably won't stay for sure.
Yeah.
For
Now we gotta talk about the screw ups.
What's up? First topic. What's up?
We started off with Ja being a screw up. Memphis has been screwing up. Like, they think they won the championship and they still ain't get out the second round.
I like their hypeness, but it's
Their
their
hypeness-
immatureness is showing so much.
Yeah, they don't have a
sometimes.
Jalen Hurts to rein it in.
They did it. They did, and whatchamacallit, but his ACL was torn when, what's his name?
Danny Green.
But then they traded him away.
They kind of had that. I would see that they kind of had that like that,
That
vet that
vet,
was gonna be
yeah.
there, like, hey yo chill, we'll like
Nah,
and they
I feel
shipped
like
them off.
they like because it's Danny Green. Do you think they listen to Danny Green?
But Danny Green, they say he behind the scenes he
Three
was really
rings.
helping them out though.
Yeah,
while he
bro.
was hurt.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was really talking. He
So
was helping
they
them out.
listen to him.
Now since OG was gone, they wilding now. They're like, yeah, get that out of here, like get out. Yeah,
I couldn't believe that. Yo,
the same day.
the vet would have been like, yo, sit
Chill.
down.
You know what you got going on. Chill out. Everybody sit on the bench like chill. Like I don't know, bro.
Tired of kids.
And you know who else is tired of kids? Kendrick Perkins. Jabron, can you send that clip from us, you kind sir?
I'm not mad at Kirk Perkins right now.
We can't talk about the dark side, though, and not welcome in the president, Kendrick Perkins, because yesterday, Janae, we heard Big Perk say the player with the most at stake down the stretch of the season is Ja Morant. So what did you learn watching Ja last night, Perk?
Well, one is that their IQ is below zero, and it's really dark outside, dark in that arena when you talk about the dark side. Because listen, it's one thing to have talent, but it's one thing to be selfish and have a low IQ, and that's what the Memphis Grizzlies have. And then, unless they figure out a way to get a veteran in that locker room, to police that locker room, to hold guys accountable about playing basketball the right way, they will be a first-round exit. I'm saying it right now. They will be a first-round exit. It is disturbing to watch some of the shots that Jaren Jackson Jr. shoot. It is beyond disturbing to watch Dillon Brooks shoot some of the shots he take. When you're trying to win a championship, you need guys to be stars in their role. You need to have an identity. Who are you going to run your offense to?
I would say this. Jaren Jackson, not monitor his shots, but he's the Batman. I mean, he's the Robin to Ja. So
yeah.
he may be able to get that off a little bit. But Brooks, yeah, he need to show. He's supposed to be their tough man.
Coming in look like Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Yeah, he was tripping. I was like,
hey, my man.
I remember Dame did that one year. That was for Halloween, though.
Yeah, Halloween.
He shouldn't be doing that now.
It's the luck of the Irish right now. It's March. What we doing here?
Oh, facts.
Yeah.
I had to turn one of their games off. I got bored because they started to look like an AAU team.
The Knicks without no point
Doing
guard.
dumb stuff. Yeah.
But the thing is, they get the job done. But it's just like when it comes, like Perk was saying, it's probably not the first time we're gonna agree with him. But it's just like lately we have. But it's like, yo, when they get to that first round, if they're playing an experienced team,
They're gonna get.
they say the Kings can knock them off. I believe it. I believe the Kings could.
Yeah,
Better
You know how it
coach.
would happen? It would be them dumb shots, and they come off the rim, and all that running that Sack can do, and they go right down the court.
Oh, yeah.
And they be getting like, like high percentage shots, the easy shots.
Sabonis,
trying to tell
Blowing
you.
them out.
Sleeping on them, yo.
I
The
ain't sleeping on
Kings.
them. I'm happy.
A lot of people are though.
They can run and they can shoot.
Yeah.
They have a defensive coach who actually knows how to do defense on that, and they already have a high-powered offense with Fox, point guard, Monk coming off the bench.
Yo,
you got
Malik.
and Malik knew to leave the Lakers.
We've been
but that's
talking
a different
about
topic.
that young man.
Yeah,
Sabonis.
you
Proud
on
of
it.
him.
Yeah, Sabonis. He put that
So they got
double-doubles,
teams. So
rebound, everything.
they know what to do. The issue was Memphis, their window was slowly closing. Unless they want to go trade some of their youth. Bane's been in and out being hurt, but again, Bane.
They need Bane. They need him.
Jack Brooks is.
Where's Adams? Adams is hurt too. Isn't he?
He's hurt. He's on my fantasy
That's another
team.
problem. They need Adams. They need Bane because that's their real shooter. Like that's their real shooter for them. And I would say their window wouldn't close if I don't know. I think we
look at
see
the
everything what Ja Morant can do. It's really up to Jaren Jackson.
Look at the standings. Not even just the
If
standings.
Jaren Jackson's like gets what? If his you know what I'm saying, if he gets way better, you know what I'm saying, his sliders go up by 20 somehow in anywhere, they're gonna be so much better.
We already
honestly.
played that game.
So you're
months
telling me they're gonna be better than Phoenix?
No, I'm talking about their window. Like you're saying, their window is gonna
Yeah.
be closing for like the next potential years. I'm saying if Jaren Jackson gets way better, it's not gonna close all the way. It's gonna stay open at least. Because I think we've seen everything what Ja can do. Like unless Ja, I don't think Ja's gonna get a jumper like that, like consistently.
No.
We seen him shoot, but it's like if he stays healthy, that's great.
Yeah.
That's what they need.
Yeah.
But if Jaren Jackson steps up and becomes that guy,
And start shooting goofy shots.
yeah. If he becomes that guy, the window is not gonna close that like that. But if he doesn't get better, it's not really about Ja because Ja might not be in the league. I mean, actually, he'll still be in the league. They're gonna brush that off. But yeah,
I don't know about that.
bruh.
No, because I feel like he's gonna continue doing it. I don't think I think he's dumb enough to keep
He
doing.
might mature. Like maybe Carmelo Anthony will talk to him or something.
Mellow.
Yeah, remember he said he was bugging in the beginning. He kept going back to Baltimore and all that.
Yeah.
And his coach like talked to him like,
Yeah, he was like, yo,
Stop doing that.
my man.
you need to stop. I said, I get it now. I need to stop doing this. So maybe that will happen for Ja Morant, or maybe he'll
But
just
his
keep
pops
getting
should be
sturdy all
telling
the
him
time.
stop doing dumb stuff. His pops is at every game.
Maybe he is.
So
I don't know.
I don't trust him. I like him. That's who I wanted us to get over RJ and even over Zion.
I'm glad you're not doing that in New York.
Do you know he'd probably
got
be
his ass
gone?
beat.
Yeah, he'd
That
be
pickup game there, it would have been over. It would have been over.
Rutgers Park, he probably would be DOA'd.
Yeah, it would have been over.
DOA'd. It would not
He
be
wouldn't
pretty.
even, honestly, he wouldn't even try it if he was in New York. He wouldn't try it.
I'm on his team. I'm behind that.
I don't know. I just feel like he's just reckless. Like,
Nah, I think he know who to do it to because he, doing that from his homeboys were doing something from inside of a car.
but
Then
you're
he
doing
wanted
something
to
in
fight
your house.
a teenager.
Yeah, the
in
security
the comfort of his
guard.
home.
A mall cop, right? You said a mall cop?
Yeah, mall security, top flight, Craig and Day Day.
Yeah, Craig and Day. Ain't that some shit?
And then look, he tried, they do the little NBA get in your face altercation thing on the courts.
Yeah,
But I'm sure he's
yeah.
not really going to do that with LeBron, like, in the parking lot. Like, I don't think he's going to do that.
No.
LeBron's
Now,
security team.
look, he could keep doing it. He going to get Dak Prescotted
He gonna get pressed.
and knocked out on the beach or something. That's all.
We'll have to talk about this episode on like 3 more episodes because he gonna probably do something else.
I don't know.
We'll see.
We'll see.
Set the timer.
But you
to
think Memphis is done for? As
Yeah.
in, like,
Yeah.
by the end of this season, you think it's gonna be like it's not gonna be what we see no more. The young guns is not gonna be there like that. Like that
Nah.
team is not gonna be the hype as
Nah.
it is.
You know who could actually do it? And you all always hear me talking smack. I like their coach, but I feel like a real championship winning coach would know how to correct, especially because this person was a guard, especially a point guard. That's why I told you earlier, I said Doc would be a better coach for him. I think Doc would have been like, yo, my man, like, do you want to win? Like, I think he would sit him down and like mature him better than what his coach is currently doing.
Okay.
That's why I said if Doc gets fired because of how Philly gets out in the first round or maybe the second round, Doc's next place should be in Memphis.
But they gotta get rid of bruh there.
That's gonna happen.
You getting
think so?
fired.
Yeah,
He's like, we're bringing Doc in. Just to let you know. Like you gotta leave.
I think they would do that.
Yeah.
All right, playoff bubbles.
Hey, I know you love the trade deadline and everything like that, but the playoffs, just like anybody else, I feel like that's my Christmas. I love the playoffs, bro. You get to
Merry
see
Christmas.
two teams battle, so it's getting there. We getting close.
All right, I'm gonna name 2 teams from the East and 2 teams for the West.
What's up?
But we're gonna start with the East first.
Hey, the quiz.
You got Chicago. Well, as you know, there's the play-in from 7, 8, 9, 10.
Yeah.
7 is Miami, 8 is Atlanta, 9 is Toronto, 10 is Washington.
Yeah.
Chicago and Indiana are 1 and 2 games from the
Actual bubble. Play.
that bubble. Do you think Washington and Toronto are actually going to be able to sustain being in this bubble bracket?
Washington, yes. Toronto may be seeing this and may be thinking like, yo, we need to like lose games because Fred's not doing nothing no more. What happened to him? Spicy was supposed to be gone.
Fred's going to opt out. He's done with
Yeah, he's
Toronto.
done. That's what I'm saying, though. So they might actually lose games so they can get better opportunities in the draft or anything like that. Spicy's upset. So I'm surprised he wasn't trying to get in. And OG stayed. Remember, OG? We were supposed to get OG.
Yeah, I wasn't getting 3 first-round picks.
Yeah, so
I liked Hart. You didn't.
I didn't.
I'm going to still remind you about that.
I like him on the squad now. We're winning. Good job, Josh Hart. But yeah, so I think the Wizards might be able to pull it.
I want the Wizards. I need them to actually make it to the playoffs, because when we traded our pick this last year in the draft to OKC,
Yeah.
one of those 4 first-round picks was Washington. If Washington gets into the playoffs, that's ours for this year.
Nice.
So I'm hoping for Washington. But do you see Chicago trying?
No.
You don't see Chicago?
No.
Big fella, stretch mark Poppy over here. What's going on? You
Hell
let him do
no.
the work.
No, I'm just saying. I don't think they're going. That's why I wanted to talk about Chicago. That horrible news that basically Lonzo Ball is Jason Williams or Jay
Yeah,
Williams.
yo, they had yo, that was a terrible. I was like, dang. His injury is gonna always be. It's gonna get worse, no matter what. Like
Jay Williams did his with a motorcycle accident. What did Lonzo do?
It's called play AAU all year round.
Good God, yes he did, yo.
Yeah.
And yo, because of all these injuries that I'm seeing right now, that
I told
right
you that
there,
in college.
he never said it.
Lies. Come on, man. Don't disrespect me like that.
Receipts.
I'm sure he thought about it, but I don't know.
I said that load management should have been happening in AAU.
They need to do that in AAU, not in the league.
For real.
Nah, it's just I think it really is like just an overkill of basketball. Because then they go from AAU and they travel in tournaments and then they be in summer league and they be doing that. And some of them go play football.
Yeah.
Then they play basketball. I mean, the kids that we play against, they play on their middle school team and like either a rec or an AAU team.
Or all three.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
Their parents are crazy.
That's a lot of ball, but it's just like at the same point in time when you come in like and you that nice, it's like, all right, cool. You need to like space this out a little bit. Like your time span to get to the league ain't gonna be there.
But look at like KD. KD only played on like one team. He wasn't on 10 different traveling teams. He was on one. He was on one that traveled.
Okay.
He was on one that traveled, but he wasn't like on 10 different teams like these players are. Like you were just saying.
I'm pretty sure KD had a little tour.
No. He was on the circuit, but it wasn't like how it was. Remember KD?
Oh yeah, it wasn't like how
it wasn't like
how it was now.
D Rose, one team
playing pro-ams, and yo, don't forget all that training that they be doing now.
Yeah,
and that's supposed to be helping, and they ain't helping.
It's supposed to be helping like the skills, but now it's like a lot of them are real hyper skilled, but it's all drill. So when it comes to the game, what are they doing?
They're not used to actual gameplay. Yeah,
hot trash.
I'm about to go at it different with like Amari, because you know we live in Allentown now. He could really be on 9 teams, but we're not doing that, yo.
Nah,
like we'll probably do like the rec team or the AAU team.
Yeah.
You know, during basketball season, and then after that, we probably gonna do track and field because I don't want him burning out like this. It got Lonzo up out of here though.
They got Lonzo out,
and look at his brother. Look at Melo.
He's done.
Hurt.
He's done.
I didn't saw that game.
He's done.
Yo, it was a freak. It wasn't even like he fell back and it was just like you think he just sprained his ankle. It was like a straight fracture.
He said he heard a pop.
I didn't hear what he said. Like I just looked. I was watching the game, and I was like, "Oh, it was like okay."
And then he got up, and then they were like, "Yo," he's like, "Oh, I heard something, but I'm good." They were like, "Nah, come to the back." He's like, "All right," and then had surgery the next day.
Yeah, he went on Instagram Live. Like he got like after it was all done. He had Popeyes. He was just like jamming to his drill.
He don't care. He in the league, bro. The Ball brothers, they play basketball like forever. They're like, yeah, I'm in the league now.
You know their dad, except Jello. I feel bad for that fool.
Yeah, they screwed Jello over. I mean, but he messed his own wave up. He messed his own little setup up. But still, Jello should have at least been there. He was the better shooter, honestly.
Out of the 3, yeah.
I think I can see him on Memphis. So, no.
He would be nice on Memphis. So that he can act a fool with Ja.
He's just too short. That's what it is. Like for his skill set, he was like.
Yeah, I don't know why. I really don't know why they're not putting him. I thought he was. He's up there in height.
6'5".
He ain't short. I think he's as short as the brothers now.
I know
Melo's
what he's
taller.
meaning. Like for him being like he's short, he in his eyes short and stocky. For a shooting guard, where most shooting guards are like taller and like
right now.
He's a tight end body type.
Yeah.
He should be 6'9".
Okay.
He should be Jason Tatum.
He got the jumper. Like he has a skill set. And nobody play defense right now, so it's just like you got this skill set. Defense. Nobody plays defense. You got the skill set to shoot.
For some reason, it hasn't worked out for him.
Nah.
He'll continue to be in the G League for Charlotte.
Yeah. Or pro-ams and all that. I'd probably rather do that.
He should just go overseas.
He
maybe get his money. Nah,
what's
for real.
Dwight scored 84 points every game.
Dwight's ass over there, though.
He was doing the 3-point contest.
I saw that.
13.
It pained me, yo. I couldn't watch the whole thing.
Shaq was already cracking on him.
Shaq got no love or respect for him.
No, he don't.
He's always hated
hates
him.
him.
He's
You know who
always
else he hated? He hated Bynum. He
Oh,
didn't like
yeah,
Bynum.
definitely.
Really?
Yeah, he did not like Bynum.
I mean,
because they compared him to be the
yeah.
next baby Shaq, and he had to son him. Shaq had to son him.
Yeah.
Dick move.
Who's your team in the West?
All right, I'm gonna talk about the 7, 8, 9, 10, and then talk about my 2. LA 7,
LA
Minnesota's
Lakers.
8, 9 is Utah, 10 is New Orleans. The 2 that I'm gonna talk about, and they are both like 1 and 2 from getting the 10th seed. The Lakers, Portland. Do you see either of them getting into the play-in?
Portland.
With who? With who?
They probably could sneak in that. Lakers, no. Without Braun there, and then he's out for how
3
long?
weeks.
Nah, they're not. I don't see
You
them
think
winning
they
games.
got to go on a tear and lose like 7 games?
Who?
They got less than 20 games
Lakers?
left.
You think they're gonna take a dive now?
Yeah. they
And
might
who's
well.
gonna fall out? Who's gonna fall out? The Clippers, Minnesota, Utah, New Orleans.
Clippers. The Clippers.
Yeah.
Bro, they saying Russ is bad luck, yo. He's lost 14 games straight as a starting point guard. Starting.
That was our topic later on.
Yo.
LA is.
We can just go right into it. Because seriously.
Are these games
true.
his fault?
Yo, I feel bad. No, yo,
Bruh,
you know what? Nah,
are
time
you
out.
watching these
Yo,
games?
no.
It's
I'ma
been
steal
hard
your-
to.
I'ma
Yo.
steal your thunder. Do you hear what they talked about with Draymond? Yo,
Oh
the play
my
was.
God. Oh, yeah, I
yo,
did just read that.
was disrespectful.
I just read that.
that was.
He
fire.
wasn't lying, though. With that interview, right?
Yeah.
He wasn't lying, though.
And it begs the question, like, how hard is it to just work on your shot for 2 years? Like, how hard is it to just get better at shooting?
But he didn't have to do that for so long. He's like Melo. He was
yeah.
stuck in his ways.
Now he has to.
But you can't teach an old dog new tricks unless Melo realized when he got banished for that year, it's going to take Westbrook to get banished.
Well, it wasn't like it was a flaw in Melo's game. It was just like, all right, come off the bench.
And he
then
couldn't do
would
that.
come
Yeah, that's
in,
all it was.
And then
But
he
he
was
couldn't do
allowed
that.
to impose his will.
Yeah.
And then look at D Rose, look at Vince Carter.
Vince is a different breed. He
Yeah,
came
Vince
from
is
that
different.
era where even though he was great, he had veterans who was like, yo, there's going to be a time in your life where you're going to slide from a star to a veteran who actually can do well off the bench.
Melo ain't hearing that. He's like,
Yeah,
man,
Melo thought he
I'm
was going to be
top
like
pick.
Bron.
I'm
He thought he was
top
going to be
pick.
Bron the whole way.
Well, yeah, that's because they was comparing him.
Well, he's
Yeah.
cool now.
He cool now, not being in the league.
He knows the deal. But I mean, like last time he was on the league, last 2
Yeah,
times he was on.
he
on
did
a
his
He
team.
should have got a
Yeah.
championship. He should go to Phoenix.
Oh, they were talking about
Yeah.
that. They were talking
So
about it.
you think like right now it's Phoenix is on their way?
Assuming everyone stays healthy,
Yeah,
sure.
it's clear.
But you know Chris Paul going to get hurt tomorrow.
they got man. It's fine.
It's not very nice.
They got man. They didn't get rid of him. He's good.
Who, Payne?
Trey man. Trey. He was starting at the point guard, and then Payne was the backup. They were starting. Man was starting at point when Chris Paul was. He got hurt already this season. He was out for something.
Are you
And
sure,
man, yes,
are
he
you
was-
Sure
he
man
was-
is on that roster. Are you not talking about the Clippers?
Oh, I'm probably talking about the Clippers.
Yeah,
I'm
man.
switching up. I'm talking
Yeah.
about. I'm so caught up
You
on
still on the
Russ
Clippers?
joint.
Yeah, we go
I'm so
back
caught
to
up on that joint.
That's why I was looking at you like,
But yeah, you're right. If Chris Paul is gone, it's gone.
Yeah.
I'm thinking about Russ. If they get switched, it's over.
Yeah, nah.
That's what I'm saying. If that happens, yeah, just
Russ
start him.
he should have just been
He should have came off the bench.
Now guess who we get the blame? That's Kawhi.
Why?
Because Kawhi said he wanted a new starting
You-
point
you
guard.
blaming Kawhi.
Kawhi said he wants a new starting point guard. Wall got
And
left
they didn't
out.
say go get Russell
They
Westbrook.
didn't say that, and then
They
they didn't
had-
say start the man.
Paul and Kawhi had to sign off on that.
How you know?
They asked if they wanted him. Paul George wanted him. Kawhi signed off on it.
How does he know this?
Look, so you
Well, I don't know how you know this, yo.
do
He
you
got
Cussed
emails
out on
to
Twitter.
See, I ain't never say that. Kawhi, the only
they
time he
never
wants to
talk
speak
So
out.
why did they cut Wall?
That man doesn't know what he's talking about.
So y'all just gonna disrespect my man. All right, that's cool.
Hey, yo,
when I give
what
you
you
no
talking-
more rumors, that's you gonna be like.
Nah, he should come off the bench. He
Yeah,
should.
but
he should.
Kawhi wanted a new starting point guard.
And look at, if you see them highlights from, turnovers like crazy and crucial.
You know that sad song you play?
Crucial possessions, huh?
That sad little sad music that you did on the one time.
Oh, yeah.
That's what you need to put next time.
Yeah, it's bad. Like, it's bad. Like, he did. So at the beginning of the game, he had a nice alley-oop pass. Then after that, it was getting turnovers. It was like he was getting picked. It was like he was throwing the ball like to the stands. I'm like, yo, like he's trying to throw it at somebody, but it's like overthrowing it.
What's
It was
wrong
terrible
with him?
I think he should not be in LA. I think he's putting too much pressure on himself in LA. My man was
the hometown.
Yeah, he was 3 for 12 field goals.
Jesus.
How many turnovers did he have?
I'm about to pull that up. He had 6 assists and he had 4 turnovers.
Bruh.
That ratio is horrible, and he had 8 points.
That's whoa. What about rebounds and assists? It's Russ. We gotta hear that at least. Like, is that you helping him out? 0 for both.
0 rebounds, my man.
That's not good.
So
I mean, they got Zubac. I mean, it don't matter. It's Russ. He should be putting up something.
remember when I kept telling you he had to be the focal point? He ain't the focal point.
No, he's not.
He got to play for OKC. He can play for Charlotte.
The sad thing about him is, like how you said, like he never had to change. His game never had to be like a point guard like that. Like he always had to be. He's not a facilitator. What he needs to be is a facilitator at this point.
He's a running back. That's what he is.
A dying running back.
Yeah.
Zeke.
Oh
Damn. That's terrible. That sucks. And
all
then
them Cowboy
here comes
fans.
Tony. Dude, like
Damn.
getting all the yards, everything, all the highlight plays.
But the other LA issue,
What's up?
the Lakers.
Yeah.
So Bron's out. AD, they sitting him out because he had a stress reaction with his foot.
Yeah.
Is LeBron's career slowly going on the decline, or is just another bad season for him, health-wise?
I mean, he's getting hurt. He's breaking down. He's dissolving. I mean, he still is playing at a high level, but now we're gonna get ready to start seeing him coming in and out from injuries. He's finally turning
Kobe.
human a little bit. Yeah,
That hurts.
he missed seasons.
That hurts.
His shoulder, his knee.
The Achilles.
Oh yeah, that was the hurt. That was the one. I was like, damn.
That
bro,
one I
can't
saw. I watched
believe
that
it.
game.
Yeah,
You
me
know
too,
the sad
me too.
thing is, when we were younger, I would actually stay up and watch Laker games because of Kobe.
It was worth it.
Sometimes.
Kobe.
Yeah, like I would stay up.
I would watch playoff games and all that.
If
It was worth it.
if I was watching like a Knick game, because you know what happened back when we really sucked for them 10 years, I fell asleep. I would watch the first quarter, fall asleep for the second and third, hear that we're winning by 4 points in the fourth quarter, and then see lose. I wake up and be like, okay, cool. Then next TNT or ESPN would be the Lakers game. I watched the whole Laker game watching
I used to
Kobe.
do that on purpose, actually. Not even, no, literally. I used to turn on the first quarter and be like, we're losing by 7. And I'd ignore the second and third, and then I would come back to see what was going on MSG, and then I'd
Yeah.
be watching like the Pistons or something.
Yeah.
Like, the Pistons are playing. Let me watch them play Portland. I'd rather that.
Then all the
We went through a lot with this.
But the thing about
stuff.
Bron right now is like, I think it's the most games he's ever missed in his career is with LA.
Yeah.
So it is father time catching up, like you were saying. It's just like, hey, we might see him really be sitting out unless he's like, I think he has to really think about like, was it worth pushing it this hard this season? I don't think so.
No.
But at the same point in time, like it's like, dude, your next season, you got to figure out when is going to be the right time to actually step it up.
He could have probably, his final season, broke Kareem's record and just went out like that instead of doing it now.
He said, "Go out like that."
Yeah.
Just like, I'm done.
Yeah, like broke the record, and that would have been his last season.
He's
And that could
still-
have been with Bronny.
He's still waiting for Bronny, and I think he should. I mean, he should probably stop. Like, are you ready to see LeBron James come off the bench?
I think he'd be the crazy. I think if he does and he don't win six man, if he does win six man award, that'll be dope.
That would be so. I think it would.
I think it'd be funny. Like, dang, this guy's.
yo.
Yeah, I was about to say, I can't see
Instead
it.
of patting stats, it's like, yo, this man is patting awards, yo. He's just getting awards.
Speaking of padding, Do you think Joker really pats? I know we just got.
No.
Okay, good.
I don't think so. I don't know.
But people are hating on him, thinking that he is.
Yeah, I just think he's just playing a game. I don't think he's patting stats. I think he's just like, hey, the ball comes my way. I do what I have to do. I pass. Like, his passes are ridiculous, though.
He's a
they
point
get
guard
off.
with a 7 foot.
Yo, his
shot.
passes
so
get
fluid,
off,
yo. It's a skill. It's an underrated.
I don't think it's
skill.
like that. It would be a. I don't know. Like, not at all. I was going to say it would be another thing if they were losing, but
he-
he's
he-
winning and
Nah, he
like
win.
it's working.
He's
Like,
gonna
first place.
rebound because he's that big and he's the big and he's down there.
Someone said in the media he has the same IQ like Brian when it comes to playing basketball. The only reason why that just I don't see it. I just see
He's
it.
a really good passer and he's a good big.
yeah, that's
That's
about
no
it.
problem.
Defense wise, I don't know. Shooting wise, you gotta have a shooting IQ. Like, all right, cool. It's time for me to take the ball and like score. You guys are hard.
Yeah,
He doesn't really do that as much.
That's fine.
Someone has to feed him the ball. He's not coming up the court like, all right, cool. I got this. Chill. I
Nah,
don't know.
And then part of me thinks like when you see these, the trade-off with all these giant, skinny, bull scorer dudes is when you get a Jokic in the middle. They're getting pushed. What are you gonna do? You know what I'm saying? And then he's mad skilled too.
Mm-hmm.
So like, I don't know if he was going against Divac, like maybe it would be a little harder for him. But like, you used to have those. Remember Big Sabonis?
Yep.
I was a big dude. Even like
Yeah.
Ilgauskas.
yeah.
Yeah.
know what I'm
Oh wow. Yeah.
All them dudes.
I forgot about bro.
Who do you have who does that? Well, you got like Steven Adams. They don't even got
Embiid.
Mozgov. Y'all know I love
Oh,
Mozgov.
yeah. I don't know why.
Timothy
You name dropped him the other day. I was like, what?
No, I didn't. No, I love
I was like,
Mozgov,
Sidney
son.
Mozgov? What?
Yeah, I loved that guy. But like, you don't have bigs like that.
That's a dying breed. Embiid is
or-
one of the last ones.
Or they be
Would you
down
count
there. with
Giannis
the-
as one?
No.
I mean, he's as big as a big, but
Yeah,
that's
that's what I'm
not
saying,
his
that's why.
matchup.
No, it's not.
I consider him like a big version of Magic. Like a
Yeah.
more, like a big, because he literally dribbles the ball like Magic. He's literally passing. He's literally scoring.
And can't shoot that much like Magic. Yeah.
Magic wasn't really that. He wasn't that type of a shooter though. He was like in
He
the low
need
post.
to.
Nah, yeah, I'm saying like he was like the low post jump.
Oh,
hook.
yeah.
He- that was his game.
Yeah.
But predominantly just dribbling. Would you consider Ayton
As what? Ayton as
A
what?
big.
as a big?
Well,
DeAndre Ayton? Like
Yeah.
an old
Yeah.
school big?
Yeah, because
no, I mean he's a big, and then like today he's like a big, but you gotta think about it like he's
could do
probably
both.
not a big like Drummond. Like maybe
No.
Drummond can take that,
yeah,
but you're not
Yeah.
gonna outscore him
No.
at all. Like you think about it, what the Lopez dudes maybe,
Brooke.
Brooke and Robin.
Brooke.
but Jokic is gonna do it to them too. He's
I don't think he can shoot like Brooke. Brooke actually spots up. Like his shot is that corner three. Like that he spreads the court that way from Milwaukee for Giannis to actually go in the lane every single time. That's why.
But Brooke is only good for a certain amount of minutes because remember he blew out his back.
But still, when
he's-
he's on the court, he spreads the court out
No,
for
I
you.
agree. I
he's
give you that.
Gasoling it.
I'm
He's
just-
Gasoling.
And his threes, he's making them.
I watched him in Brooke. Yo, when we went, saw him doing that. I
He's
thought that was
nice.
weird at first, but then he's consistently doing
Yeah.
it. Too bad Robin couldn't do that. Robin couldn't shoot past 10 feet.
I don't know what's up with bruh. The game is totally
The
different.
Twins.
Yeah,
They were
their game is
special.
totally different.
One
Like,
strictly rebounds and
and the other is
putbacks.
just a nice big,
well-rounded.
like, and shoots. Yeah, but yeah,
Since now you talking about recaps, you bringing people back. Let's talk about this. We gotta talk about two cities. One by the name of Brooklyn and one by the name of Philly. Last year we talked about the recap, who actually got the best end of the deal. You said Brooklyn, I said Brooklyn, you said Philly. Let's talk about it again now. Who do you still think do you think Brooklyn still got the best end of the deal?
I mean, I don't know. The team is gone.
so obviously
Do you still think
man.
Brooklyn? No, do you still think Philly got it?
Philly got the best end of the deal.
I still say Brooklyn
How?
because you got Harden 1 foot out the door. You win. If you don't win the championship, he's going. So then
Both of the teams aren't winning. I'll say it this way. Both of these teams aren't winning. So who got the best deal? The team that doesn't have any of those star players, or the team that still has the star players and are going to make the playoffs?
So, okay. So
I've been agreeing with this dude too much.
Yeah,
today.
So
I'm saying.
Philly
I
got
don't know.
James
right.
Harden and Paul Millsap. Millsap is gone. James is still there. If they don't win this year and James goes, does Philly win the deal?
It's like it's a draw on that. Like
Okay.
nobody wins that.
Because
But if they win,
Brooklyn
no
still-
wait. You said if they make the playoffs or
no,
don't
if
make
they
it?
win and go deep into the playoffs and get a championship, they will win that deal.
Yeah.
But Harden's not getting that championship this year.
If
He's
they
leaving.
get to the playoffs, Philly still wins.
And if Brooklyn gets to the playoffs,
Brooklyn's not getting to the playoffs.
they're still in the playoff contention.
Brooklyn is not.
But what's crazy
getting to the
is,
playoffs.
what if Brooklyn gets to the playoffs and Ben Simmons doesn't do anything?
Ben Simmons is not going to do anything?
Brooklyn is 6 right now.
Go to all their games. How many games have they lost so far? They've been getting beat up. They had 2 games that was like, oh, it might work. Then it was like, it's not gonna work.
They got Ben still. They got Seth Curry. Drummond's gone.
So he didn't even go down the list of the games.
sad.
No. We're gonna. I'm gonna talk about that. They had the 22 unprotected pick. They got a 27 unprotected first round
Yeah.
pick. Right now, this is what they got left in March. They got 16 games total, but they got. Let me see. Pull this up. Tonight they got Celtics.
Oh, they losing that game.
They got Hornets next.
That's gonna be a good game for them.
That should be a win. They got the Rockets, a win.
Should be a win.
Bucks,
That's a L.
Timberwolves.
That's a L too.
Mm,
That's an L. Gobert, he's back. That's an L.
we should actually write this. We should literally write this down.
Put it down.
Producer, can we have a pen, please?
Ant's going to put in numbers.
And
It's
whoever
Carl,
loses
man.
buys the cheesesteak that night.
Write this down. So we're gonna save this paper.
What am I writing down though?
So we're gonna put tallies. So you're saying they're gonna lose to Celtics tonight. So just put an L. To go against the Hornets, that's gonna be a W.
Should be a W for them.
Rockets, W. Bucks, L.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Timberwolves, I'm saying a win. I don't trust them because Gobert's been horrible. That one's unless you want to find a way to say a tie. We'll put a tie. Nuggets, they're gonna get smoked. Thunder, that should be a win.
I'ma say that's an L too.
You want to put a tie?
Yeah, I'm gonna put down what I put down. Put down
All
what you put down. Shy gonna put in work.
The Kings they'll lose to the Kings. Nuggets, they're gonna get beat up. Cleveland, they're gonna get beat up. Cleveland again, they're gonna get beat up. They go back to back.
Cleveland.
Miami is hurt, so I'm gonna say a win. I'm gonna say a win for
Okay,
Miami.
I can probably say that.
Miami gonna win.
Now here's the
They hurt now though.
Now here's the thing. Then you got Orlando. Depending on their mood,
That's an L. I'm going with Orlando.
all right.
Go with
No.
Orlando.
We got 5 more games in April. Utah. I'm gonna say a win.
A win?
A win.
I'm going with an L on that.
Minnesota. If you say they lose, then they're gonna lose this one. I think they're gonna win one and lose one. Detroit's a win.
So, L. Detroit?
Yeah. Orlando. I'm gonna say this time they win. And then Philly to end the season. I'm gonna go with a win.
That's a win because
I'ma go with a win.
they're not gonna want to play nobody.
Yeah. So I'm gonna go with a win.
Okay, so 1, 2, 3. 3 games that we went over that we are discussing out of there. We'll go back and see
We're gonna
which
talk
those
about that.
games are, and then we'll see what's up, and then we'll
We're gonna have to
we'll
save
tally
this
it back.
paper.
Yeah, we'll save
We're gonna
it.
save
We'll
this.
it. That's cool.
So
we're gonna see.
I think
And that's just March. That's just March. The rest of March.
March and April.
Say less. And that was we
March
can go
and
through
April. We're
that.
gonna
See
save
who
that.
right.
Time will tell you what you put. You put
I put the ones that I said and put the ones that you said,
All right.
and we'll see.
this guy with. Oh, so you're gonna save this? We're gonna put this on eBay one day. Your signature.
Gonna put
That's
it
what we
on
got.
Tops.
That's cool. That's cool.
Do you have a game tonight?
Do I ever? Cue the music.
You sleeping on the squad? They gonna get whipped, boy.
Let me see this while he playing the game. So.
You gotta pull up in all black one day.
Hey man, listen. Hey, that's coming. You know we gotta come back around to Halloween. The fact of the matter, right? We got the young bucks, and some of them are being more annoying than the other ones. We're going with Ja Morant. He needs a father figure, a real goon. And we're just gonna go around and talk about some of the favorite goons who can really teach him a thing or two about what it is that, you know, the real thugging and
Thug
ode
loving?
to
Ja Rule.
You talking about NBA players?
Yeah. Yes. Yeah, you need a couple days off work, bro.
Say that a couple of days. Oh, yeah.
No, we're going old school. We're going, okay, he wanted to fight with, you know, who is he not trying? You know what I'm saying?
I got
who
two.
is he not trying?
I got two.
We
right
got
off the
whole
block.
squads. We got 2 generations of Pistons.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because even just Ben Wallace, you just look at him and shut that down.
Dennis Rodman.
Dennis like didn't care. He would just be in the way, knocking
But he
him
was
down.
mentally.
So he would cry.
Yeah.
Make him cry.
Charles Oakley.
Oh man.
Oh, I mean, hey,
Anthony Mason.
It's been around the league that nobody messes with Oak. Like, it's over. if you
Scottie
mess with
Pippen
Oak.
knows that lesson very
Right,
very
it doesn't
well.
happen.
Everybody gets over on him. Even Marcus Jordan.
Yeah.
He was a
Damn.
Bro, watch Shorty was on like a Today Show or something
Yeah.
talking about their relationship. I was like, yo, this is embarrassing.
She got
Like,
she got Jordan and Juanita's blessing
what?
to be getting piped by Marcus Jordan.
cool. Who's one of your favorite goons?
I'm gonna go with who he wouldn't squad up with is
Yeah.
Meta.
He would learn. Oh, word.
It's over. Cause I feel like that would happen. Like if Meta was playing, he'd be like, yo, what?
Yeah,
Like,
he would try to dunk,
Yeah, oh yeah, we'll stop
and
that.
then it would get shut down.
So
and
then
he
you
would-
want the
going with-
malice at the
he would
palace
say
again.
something. It wouldn't be no
You know what?
malice. It would be the punch underneath the basket.
I honestly just had one, but I got another one. His Meta's right hand man, Steven Jackson.
Oh, I wish he hadn't have done that because nobody's talking about guards.
Guess what? I got one. Gary Payton.
Oh, Glove.
Yeah.
Glove
Well,
would
which is
definitely.
probably like
Well, Glove would
mess
he
him
was
up.
just hand, yeah, he
would
was
get
really,
mad. He
And
definitely
Xavier
get tight.
Daniels. No one knows about the X-Man like that.
yeah. Oh, he was crazy though.
Biggie does, right? See, that's what that song was about.
No. No.
It was about
It was about Anthony Mason.
Mason. Okay,
Yeah.
how about to
What
say?
about
That's-
Mace?
Yeah. Fat Joe said that. He was like, yo. It was,
Now
That's
it's on
messed up.
me. I got to come up with a different guard, because everybody who we're gonna talk about is a like a bigger guy, like even Rasheed. Like that's a bigger guy.
She would kill, bro.
we'd have him at Temple Hospital tomorrow morning.
Yo, that'd be wild.
We would have him at.
I'm trying to
It wouldn't
think.
even bother she.
Now you know what he needs. He needs Skip to my Lou. He needs Rayford Austin.
Oh!
Austin. Remember he smacked the shit out of Eddie. Yo.
Yo, we were on the phone.
I was at Zay's house.
We were on the phone though.
Yo, he smacked the fire out of him. Yo. And the announcers are wrong for this because they were like, he was like, yeah, you can't do that. You don't spin a guy's head down around like that.
You can't spin.
That's what he was saying. Yo,
Yo,
ask Zay.
You don't
Yeah, ask
spin,
Zay.
spin for me. Yo, that's crazy.
Yeah, he smacked him in his headband, did a whoop, you whoop. Like the logo flipped. to
DJ sound.
It did like a little, like a wave around the joint and moved the headband around a little bit. That was funny, yo. So yeah, I think.
I got another guard if you don't say him. You got who you got?
I'm trying to think of somebody. Like, there has to be somebody else. I'm forgetting.
Derek Fisher.
Derek
I'm
Fisher.
lying.
Beat up.
I'm lying.
Yo.
I'm lying.
Derek
All right, I
Fisher
got-
was
let
running
me say
through
mine.
Matt Barnes'
Yeah.
backyard.
Burns pulled up. That Burns don't play that, dog.
Yo, I do. Agent Zero.
Gil? Oh,
Man,
what?
he pulled a
Gilly.
That's gonna be a gunfight. That's a gunfight. That's a shootout. That's a straight shootout. That's a straight shootout
Gilly
right
would threaten
there.
him and be like, yo, the gun.
Yeah, he'll put it right. Where's yours at? Cause you want to do it on set. Where's yours at?
that was over gambling. I
Yeah.
heard Rashid talk about that. I guess it's a game that they like to play called Boo-Ray. I don't really gamble that much, so I don't know these games. But like apparently it causes divorces and everything. Like you'll be like, I owe you
betting on their wives?
80K and I owe you 55K. Like it's just big stakes, I guess. Big stakes. They don't play for little money and people get down bad. They just keep going, but
All right.
it ended up getting a gun in. Who was your last dude?
Oh, Jersey native, JR.
JR?
I don't think he would have been that type.
He might have said something to
Yeah,
him.
that's all.
Nuggets, JR.
I mean, like consequences.
Yeah, I think like
who was
JR
it that
was
tie up,
Jared was a.
and he would try to say something, and then the other person would actually do something, like running into David West or something.
David West was a big man from Jersey.
What are you talking about? A guard though.
I know. I'm looking for a guard. I don't remember. You took mine. I was gonna say Steven Jackson.
Oh, okay.
And he don't count as a guard for
Stat.
6'8". He's a guard forward.
He was a guard.
He was a guard though.
6'8", guard forward.
the nigga play a guard.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
So he was
was
a guard. Sorry, like.
Guard forward. That's
All
how they
right,
do
Reggie
look.
Miller wasn't a guard.
Reggie
You
Miller was
know
a
what I'm
guard.
saying?
Reggie
So
Miller
what the
was a
hell? Wasn't he
guard.
like 6'9"?
Who? Reggie?
Reginald, was he not 6'9"?
No. It's like 6'5". I'll pull up the stat.
Fuck the stats.
You should know them. You supposed
Yeah,
to know.
yeah,
You
right.
supposed to
Call
know
yourself
them.
stat
I
man,
just
you
said.
don't know.
I said
On
6'5".
this date.
I said 6'5". So he's 6'7".
See?
All right, so you
Right.
were wrong. You lost to me, and I got a
Wikipedia.
bucket hat on.
No, you said
you
6'9".
lost the guy.
Huh?
You said he was 6'9".
So what?
So you were wrong too. It's a tie.
Mine was closer than 6'5".
6'5" is closer to 6'7". You
Yeah.
said 6'9", so it was a tie.
Very nice. I think most people would perceive it to be higher. Hey, listen,
No.
Steven Jackson's a guard.
He is.
You lost.
Nah. We
You
pulled
do
it up,
lose.
We pulled up Steven Jackson. I pulled up Reggie.
I think Gilbert is the best one on there though.
Gilbert.
I don't think anyone said it. We just randomly said it. You didn't. You said it.
I picked him.
You picked him, but you had 5.
Who
Yeah,
was
you
my
had-
5? I said
What's-
the glove, and then I said freaking Agent Zero. Those were my 2.
No.
Who
There's
else did I
2
say?
in the beginning. Weren't those
Oh,
2?
he's saying because they wasn't guards. You said some big men.
Yeah, you said
but
big
when he
man.
said guards, I gave 2 guards, and
Okay,
that was it.
okay. But still, Gilbert, Agent Zero was the best one. I ain't gonna front. Like, that was the best one.
There's nobody else who
6'8".
used to fight all the time.
Forward shooting guard, Steven Jackson.
Shooting
Shooting
guard is very guardy. Yes, he's a guard.
So now everyone at 6'8", we're going to consider shooting guards.
Yes. If he's
All
a
right.
shooting guard,
Most of them are.
Well, this is a new league in there, but yeah, sure.
It's a new
he's
league.
literally
It's a
a
new
shooting
league.
guard.
It's a new day.
If we pull up that
we-
that Malice in the Palace documentary, they're gonna be like, yeah, Steven, he was my guard. Pause
When
right
you do
there.
that, I'll gladly say I was wrong. No
He was
problem.
one of our guards. Cut.
Fine.
Nobody
When that-
ever says he was a forward.
Nah, no.
When he played in San Antonio, he was playing up forward. Yo,
Pop's all that. Pop had him doing the
you
dumb
didn't like
stuff.
Pop, yeah.
I really want to come up with just one more.
He was a
It has to
forward?
be a guard,
How?
yo.
Yeah.
I'm trying to
Timmy was their center, and then they put
Came
Jack.
off the bench.
maybe
Look,
like Spree or
I
something.
just did an assignment, trust me.
What about Spree?
I was going to say Spree, but I actually had to go with Agent Zero.
Nah.
Well, he likes to
Spree.
beat up coaches instead.
Yeah.
Spree's a good one. Spree's a good one. I still think Gilbert. Yo, it's a shootout with Agent Zero, yo. It's a shootout. Like, It matches up
I'm
perfectly.
trying to find one
Like,
more
who's about
90s
that?
player.
Who's really about that right now? Like,
Yeah, I'm trying to think of like Timberwolves with KG and stuff like that.
Wally
KG.
Zerbiak.
Wally Zerbiak.
I hope he takes the L.
Cause then you think about it like
Anthony
who,
Peeler.
like the tough guy.
Yo, we all bugging. Nick Van Exel.
Shit.
Nick Van.
And that's my guy too.
Nick Van.
I actually thought you were gonna say that.
Nah, I didn't.
Nick Van Exel.
He's a fighter like that. Like you feel like he would beat up Ja, like he would get into it with Ja Morant.
I mean,
I think he would cook Ja Morant,
oh, for sure.
He would do that and fight him.
cook him. That might be it. You know it's not, but we're gonna think
Yeah.
about it later.
As soon as this episode ends, we're gonna like have 5.
Dang, I got one. You know, that's
We
what I
got
was
now.
gonna
We
say.
gotta do like a poll, like a fighting guard. Of people.
Get a picture, I'll post it.
Hey, yo, what?
Get a picture,
Yeah,
get
one of them
5.
guards. Cause it's like, how does he not? I mean, because he's a guard. Like Kelly Oubre. Kelly Oubre likes antagonizing people and pissing people off and getting in their
Birdman
face.
did too.
That's true.
Yeah.
He
That would
was
only
always high
come.
on coke.
Nah, you put him all the way out there.
He got banished for a year. He got banned. He failed his drug test.
Put my man's out there. He's obviously out the league, right?
Yeah.
He
I
retired.
hope so.
Yeah.
All right,
Got his
let's see.
championship. He retired.
Yeah.
Who you get a championship with?
Miami.
Yep.
Back in the day, I was up there.
I was gonna say you watched it with him.
I was up
Yeah.
there. That stupid bandana on.
Damn, I'm trying to think of another one.
There had to be somebody thorough. I'm trying to think. Any
Nick
Cavs?
Anderson.
Nick Anderson? I don't know. He got sad after he missed that free throws.
Bobby Jackson.
Who's it?
Sacramento.
Was he tough?
Yeah. Oh, y'all
I know who he was.
Yeah, Bobby Jackson. He was
I didn't remember his, like, he gotten into it?
Eddie House.
There you go.
Eddie House.
Even though he got smacked.
Eddie House.
Yeah, that's still really
Ooh.
funny. He got
Who's
smacked
brother,
and turned back around.
I know the name, but I don't want to butcher it. Who punched Kobe? Child.
Chris Charles.
Yeah,
Chris Childs.
there we go. He punched Kobe.
Yeah.
You punch anybody, you punch Kobe. Yo, for real.
Maybe Nate
Steve
will
Kerr.
come back. Steve Kerr. Oh God, Steve Kerr.
He eats punches.
I'm joking.
You know, he had a black eye when Michael came to apologize. He was still upset.
Hey man,
You know, Steve.
If you had
feel
just
bad.
listened.
Steve probably had the scratch ball in his hand. He was like,
With the steak on his eye.
hey, yo.
"I'm very upset with you, Michael." You know, what is Steve
HR came and talked to them.
Hey, yo, that's crazy.
He punched one of our point guards in practice today. He had a black eye. Come on, fam.
Yeah, that's.
I'm good. We're gonna do the poll.
Yeah.
Let's do it. We're gonna set it up.
Send us home.
All right, yo. It's the Frnds vs Frnds podcast. We out of here. Peace. See you next episode.